Let me ask you something honest. Someone says something rude to you. A colleague takes credit for your work. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Your phone blows up with a message that instantly ruins your mood. What do? You react. Immediately. Without thinking. You snap back, you shut down, you overthink it for the next 3 hours, or you carry that mood into every single conversation for the rest of the day. And the worst part? You already know this about yourself. You have seen it happen before. You have told yourself you will handle things differently next time. But when the moment comes, you react the exact same way again. That is not a weakness. That is not a character flaw. That is just what happens when nobody ever taught you what to do in the space between what happens to you and how you respond. Today, that changes. Here is what emotional reactivity actually looks like in real life. It is not just anger. It is also the anxiety that spikes the second something does not go as planned. It is the defensiveness that shows up when someone gives you feedback. It is the way one bad moment in the morning colors everything that follows. It is the overthinking that keeps you up at night replaying a conversation that already happened. You are not reacting to the situation. You are reacting to the feeling the situation triggered inside you. And that feeling moves faster than your logic can keep up with. So you say something you regret. You make a decision from a place of emotion and then have to deal with the consequences later. You damage a relationship, lose an opportunity, or embarrass yourself, all because of something that lasted less than 10 seconds. And then you move on. Until the next time. And the next. And the next. This is the cycle. And here is the truth nobody tells you. You cannot stop things from triggering you. But you can stop the trigger from controlling what you do next. Marcus Aurelius was emperor of Rome. He had every reason in the world to react. People betrayed him, generals failed him, senators disrespected him. He was dealing with wars, plagues, and the weight of an entire empire on his shoulders every single day. And yet, the one thing he wrote about more than almost anything else was this. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He was not saying ignore your emotions. He was not saying pretend nothing bothers you. He was saying there is a gap between what happens and how you respond, and that gap is where your actual power lies. Most people never find that gap. The trigger hits, and the reaction follows automatically, like a reflex. Marcus Aurelius trained himself to live in that gap. To pause. To observe what he was feeling without immediately acting on it. That is the practice. That is what day 4 is about. The pause. Not suppressing. Not denying. Pausing. Observing. Then choosing. Here is how you actually apply this today. Not as a concept. As a method. Step 1. The moment you feel triggered, name what you are feeling out loud or in your head. Not the situation. The emotion. Not, this person is being unfair. That is a story. Say, I feel disrespected. Or, I feel embarrassed. Or, I feel afraid. When you name the emotion, you create distance between you and it. The feeling is no longer running on autopilot. You have stepped back and observed it. That one move alone interrupts the automatic reaction cycle. Step 2. Give yourself 5 seconds before you respond to anything. Not 5 minutes. Not an hour. 5 seconds. Just enough to breathe once and ask yourself one question. Is what I am about to do or say going to make this better or worse? That question does not require a long answer. Your gut already knows. 5 seconds is all it takes to access it before your emotion answers for you. Step 3. At the end of the day, write down one moment where you reacted, and one moment where you paused. Just one of each. You are not judging yourself. You are training yourself to notice the difference between the two. Because once you can see the difference, you start choosing it more often. That is how the practice builds. Slowly. Quietly. powerfully. Your action target today is not to avoid being triggered. It is to catch yourself in the moment you feel triggered, name it, and give yourself 5 seconds before you respond. That is it. That is the whole job today. I want you to sit with something for a moment. Every time you have reacted without thinking, you handed control of your life to someone else. To the person who sent that message. To the driver who cut you off. To the colleague who said something thoughtless. You let them decide how your next hour, your next conversation, your next decision would go. That is not their fault. That is a power you gave away. The pause gives it back. Not because you stopped caring, but because you stop letting the outside world write the script of how you feel and what you do. You start writing it yourself. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire. He had every reason in the world to be constantly reactive. And his greatest weapon was not his army. It was his ability to pause. To feel the pressure without crumbling under it. To respond with intention instead of impulse. You are not an emperor. But you are ruling something. Your relationships, your work, your reputation, your peace of mind. Every reaction you make either builds or breaks something in that world. The person who started watching this video was someone who reacts and then regrets. The person finishing it is someone who now has a tool. A method. A moment of choice that did not exist before. You are not the same person who pressed play. Your effort is yours. The decision to show up today, fully, without skipping past the hard parts, that took something real. Here is your one sentence to carry with you today. Feel it. Name it. Wait 5 seconds. Then choose. Drop your action target in the comments. One sentence. What triggered you today, and what did you do with the 5 seconds? Write it down. That comment is your commitment. And it starts right now.